Hello, in this video we're gonna talk about recycling process, and it's speaking now Muhammet Enes GÜNAY. Here we go. Recycling can be defined as the collection and reuse of items that would otherwise be discarded as waste in order to create new goods. It transforms waste into new usable materials and goods. Recycling processing stages can be ordered as separating, collecting, and reproducing of transforming used or waste products into the new materials. Furthermore, it ensures that fewer products end up in landfill and that there will not be a need to produce too many new things from scratch again and again. Moreover, whether it's plastic, paper, or metal, the products and materials that can be used once they have served their purpose are anything but useless. In the reality, the majority of products have a high recycling value, though different materials require different techniques for recycling. Almost everything we buy, see, use can be recycled. For example, glass, metals, paper, plastics, batteries, biodegradable waste, clothes, electronics, fabrics, and many other materials are widely recyclable. When we consider the fact, we can understand why recycling is crucial. First of all, recycling saves research. Recycling collect, reduce the demand for raw materials used to produce recycled goods such as glass, paper, metal, and plastic. Consequently, this reduced demand for trees, minerals, and petroleum distilleries, avoiding the environmental harm caused by metal mining, petroleum extraction, and tree harvesting. Secondly, it conserves energy. Most of the time, producing products from recycled materials needs less energy in the production process than producing goods from new raw materials. Furthermore, there are additional energy saving because it takes more energy to harvest, refine, transport, and process raw materials ready for the industry than it does to have industry-ready materials. Last but not the least, it prevents pollution. Recycling helps in the reducing of pollution in the air, water, and soil. It decreases the needs for mining, quarrying, and timber processing, all of which contribute significantly to air and water pollution while also damaging the natural environment.
Recycling is the process of converting lost materials into new materials and objects. The recovery of energy from lost materials is often included in this concept. The recyclability of a material depends on its ability to acquire the properties it had in its original state. It's an alternative to conventional waste disposal that can save material and help lower greenhouse gas emissions. Recycling can prevent the waste of potentially useful materials and reduce the consumption of fresh web materials, thereby reducing energy use, air pollution, and water pollution. Materials to be recycled are either delivered to a household recycled center or picked up from curbside bins, then sorted, cleaned, and dispersed into new materials destined for manufacturing new products. Sometimes with a few little touches, we can give this waste a second life. Throughout the recycling process, we can help nature in terms of preventing environmental pollution, or we can turn this waste into usable objects instead of buying new items, products. We can turn this into recycling projects that we can have both for hobby purposes and for the products we can need at a small cost. From toilet paper, PET bottles, shampoo bottles to disposable plastic spoons, wine cork to bottle caps.
Recycling has numerous benefits, and thanks to so many new technologies that make even more materials recyclable, we can clean our earth with the help of everyone. Recycling not only benefits the environment but also has a positive effect on the economy. Recycling has been reported throughout human history, but it has come a long way since Plato, when materials were scarce, when people reused broken tools and pottery. The benefits are vast, and when people adapt recycling as a daily habit, everyone wins. Whether it is a community effort to helpful beauty a dirty neighborhood street, or to help a business save hundreds to thousands of dollars on waste management, the benefits of a well-maintained recycling program are endless. Through recycling, people can prevent millions of tons of material from entering landfills and save space for non-recyclable garbage. In the UK, there are more than 1,500 landfills that produce a quarter of methane, a powerful greenhouse gas. Landfills not only pollute the environment but also spoil the beauty of the city. Recycling Earth's raw materials, minerals, trees, as it helps to protect natural resources. It preserves natural habits for the future, and preserves natural resource for future generations. If absolutely nothing else, recycling keeps garbage overflow to a minimum and makes the earth look beautiful. In terms of energy, a single light bulb can be operated for up to 4 hours with energy saved from a recycled glass bottle. Recycling contributes to a circular economy where everything is resources, not waste. Properly executed recycling programs cost the government, taxpayers, and business owners less money than waste programs. It is cheaper than waste collection and disposal. Lambeth Council in London pointed out in 2017 that recycled waste is 6 times cheaper to dispose of recycled waste than general waste. So the more you recycle and the less you put in the bin, the more you use it in homes, business, and local utilities, the more money is saved for it.
The quality of recyclates is recognized as one of the principal challenges that needs to be addressed for the success of a long-term vision of a green economy and achieving zero waste. Recyclate quality is generally referring to how much of the raw material is made up of target material compared to the amount of non-target material and other non-recyclable material. For example, steel and metal are materials with a higher recyclate quality. It's estimated that 2/3 of all new steel manufactured comes from recycled steel. Only target material is likely to be recycled, so a higher amount of non-target and non-recyclable material can reduce the quantity of recycling product. A high proportion of non-target and non-recyclable material can make it more difficult for reprocessors to achieve high-quality recycling. If the recyclate is of poor quality, it is more likely to end up being downcycled or, in more extreme cases, sent to other recovery options or landfilled. For example, to facilitate the remanufacturing of clear glass products, there are tight restrictions for colored glass going into the remelt process. Another example is the downcycling of plastic, in which products such as plastic food packaging are often downcycled into lower quality products and do not get recycled into the same plastic food packaging. The quality of recyclate not only supports high quality recycling, but it can also deliver significant environmental benefits by reducing, reusing, and keep products out of landfills. High quality recycling can help support growth in the economy by maximizing the economic value of the waste material collected.
Recycling, the importance of recycling. Recycling the inclusions of wastes into the production process as a second raw material after that they pass through a number of processes is called recycling. To protect nature, let's throw paper, plastic, metal, and glass into recycling boxes. Saving their living spaces is in our hands now. The importance of recycling, the importance of recycling, the importance of recycling, the importance of recycling. Why is recycling important for our environment? Why is recycling important to our environment? With recycling, we protect both nature and our resources. With recycling, we protect both nature and our resources. We can use our natural resources such as water, forest, minerals, and oil, which are consumed more and more every day. By recycling for a longer period of time, we can use our natural resources such as water, forest, minerals, and oil, which are consumed more and more every day. By recycling for a longer period of time, by recycling recyclable wastes, we can obtain new products without consuming our natural resources. For example, by recycling a ton of paper, 70 trees can be prevented from being cut down. By recycling recyclable wastes, we can obtain new products without consuming our natural resources. For example, by recycling a ton of paper, 70 trees can be provided from being cut down. Plastic packaging as a result of recycling waste. All savings can be achieved for every ton of glasses transformed. 100 liters of oil can be saved. For every ton of glasses transformed, 100 liters of oil can be saved. For every ton of glass transformed, 100 liters of oil is saved. By recycling metal, painting, and wooden painting, we can protect our natural spaces intake. For every ton of glass transformed, 100 liters of oil is saved. By recycling metal packing and wooden packing, we can protect our natural space intake. We provide energy savings. With the recycling method. Energy savings is achieved by reducing the number of processes in production. With the recycling method, energy savings are achieved by reducing the number of processes in production.
Hello, I am Ayhan.
And I am Yaşar Doğuş HANÇERLİ.
Today, we are going to talk about how to create shelters and food containers for stray animals migrating or visit and show you some tips about to make dog food, fuel and shelter migrating used and worthy.
To create shelter for animals by combining fruit crates that were used before but no longer has a function.
Recycling in water tends to ensure that animals eat easily and that food is easily stacked.
To make containers that allow stray animals to easily eat food and drink water by giving the used pet bottles, creating shapes.
Creating shelters for animals by being the offset of answers to the having cartoon and giving few shelves.
With dance methods, we will both rifle straight was and minimize the damage to nature and build water and food containers and shelter for stray animals. Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you for listening to us.